2. And then count to 9 again. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. 10.
On January 19th, 2025, Orlando police responded to a vehicle fire that evolved into a DUI investigation resulting in a conviction. This case demonstrates how officers legally transition from emergency response to criminal investigation under Fourth Amendment standards. The initial contact was lawful under community caretaking doctrine. Officers investigated the vehicle fire as a traffic safety matter.
No, I'm worried. I know you're saying don't worry about it, but I'm worried.
When it comes to car fires, that's as cheap as they get right there, all right? So
say that, but I'm gonna have to pay for it later on. Like,
I know a bunch of people asked her, but like, what happened with your car?
I literally was just driving. The last light was fine. As I got to this light, somebody stopped me and was like, "Hey, your wheel's on fire." So I stopped, and everything else after that. I literally just had it at the mechanic shop because I just got the car like about a month ago, and they were fixing everything. They said everything was fine with the vehicle. I was driving it perfectly fine.
Was like how you know how long you were driving? You didn't notice?
It was literally no, like everything was fine. I just started driving it about a week and a half ago. They checked everything at the mechanic shop. They said everything was fine.
How about today? How long were you driving today?
I went to work. I took maybe a 4-hour break in between. Like not a 4-hour break, but you know, like I wasn't driving it for about 4 hours. Then I drove it. Everything was fine.
Where did you come from?
Right now, I was coming from Dr. Phillips area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I work around that area, so I went to work this morning. I drove it perfectly fine to work. It gave me no issues. Then I drove it after work. I went to the mall, Millennium Mall. It was perfectly fine. And now I was driving back home. I don't know.
Has that happened before with your brakes? Ever?
This is the first time. I don't know. And I imagine I have to get it towed back. That's going to be a whole nother
Yeah, that you'll be able to
bill.
drive that car like that right now.
Were you able to notice that the vehicle...
It literally just started. No, it just started. I literally took it to the mechanic shop maybe a week ago. They changed the oil. They changed the hood because the hood had some rusting to it. The transmission was new.
But did you smell the fire or anything like that? No?
I did smell it when I was like a light about ago. And then I saw somebody point it out and I was like, okay, let me stop. But I didn't realize it was that bad until they were like, hey, get out of the vehicle. You know, it's going to basically go on fire. I'm sorry. I'm like very annoyed right now.
Is it issues with the tire as well, or is it just brakes, you know?
I don't know. They told me everything was fine. And
where was it? Do you remember where the fire was? Because I just got into the fire.
No, I don't know. They haven't given me a chance to actually check what's going on. They were just like, get out of the vehicle, come back. So I'm trying to see, but it looks like it's with the right tire, like the right front tire.
It was most likely like the brakes that got on fire.
Could be. Ooh, it was literally 15 minutes before all of this, it was driving perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, 100%. And then as I was stopping at every light, I started smelling something. And then when I got to this light, a driver next to me kind of stopped and they got out and they were like, hey, your wheel's on fire, basically. So I was like, okay, let me stop. But I didn't.
We do have some extra questions to ask you, right? But just like every time we do ask people
anything,
we unfortunately have to read Miranda to people.
That's okay.
A lot of people kind of get. Hold on, bro. 1 second, bro. Just give us a minute. Every time we get confused with every time we get anything that we need to ask people, and then people think that because I'm getting my rights right, nothing's happening. We just have to ask you questions.
Okay.
So without Miranda, it's kind of like we can't. Okay.
Okay.
So just gonna read that real quick. Just make sure you tell her you understand every sentence.
Okay.
Every sentence
Just say yes or no.
Yep.
Yeah. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Anything you say maybe is against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes. is.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me? And then can we talk about everything that happened today?
Yeah, of course.
So where were you coming from
I was
tonight?
literally coming from like a hookah lounge with my friend. Like we were just having, we were literally smoking hookah. I wasn't drinking or anything. On my way over here is when literally, I would say 5 minutes before I made the light, I started smelling something. And then I kept driving and I started seeing something like the smoke kind of coming out. Then a vehicle next to me stopped me and they were like, hey, basically your wheel is on fire. It shouldn't have been on fire. I literally was at the mechanics 3 days ago maybe, and they said they fixed everything. They said everything was fine with the vehicle to drive it. So I was driving it, and yeah.
Around what time did you say you left the hookah lounge?
Sorry, I'm just trying to
That's fine.
confirm. Like 4:30. Yeah, 4:30.
4:30 in the morning. Did you went anywhere else or did you just
I was literally going straight home.
straight home?
Yeah, I was going straight. I live about, let me see, less than 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm 20 minutes away. So I was about 20 minutes away when I made this light.
Okay.
You live 20 minutes away from the hookah lounge?
Yeah.
How many drinks did you have
I had
today?
one.
Just one drink?
Yeah, I literally had one at the beginning. Like I knew I was gonna drive.
What kind of drink was it?
It was a like mixed drink, like a cocktail.
What kind of cocktail? I'm a cocktail person, so I always gotta ask you.
You're okay. It was I believe tequila mixed with, I believe, a dragon fruit kind of drink. But it was literally just one drink. Like I'm pretty responsible about when I come out. I have one drink in the beginning of the night. I drink water in between. You can even ask them. Like I was drinking multiple waters in between.
What time would you say you had that drink?
Probably like 11:30, 12.
11:30?
Yeah,
What time did you get to the hookah lounge?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
At the hookah lounge, you got there at 11 a.m.?
Yeah, about.
So 11 a.m. till what time you say you left?
Well, 11 p.m. I guess, and then I left about 4 a.m., 4:30.
So you got to the hookah lounge at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.?
p.m.
What were you before that?
I was at my aunt's. I live with my aunt, so before I go out,
Any drinking before
No.
the hookah lounge?
no, not at all.
Do you take any medication for anything?
No, not at all.
Do you take any other drugs today by any chance?
No.
No.
I am 100% sober. I'm very upset that this is happening right now.
You know, we just have to ask questions.
No,
and
I
just make
understand.
sure.
I'm just explaining, like, the car was in perfect condition. I literally just had it at the mechanic shop a few weeks before. Not even, like, I'm going to give you an exact date so you guys understand.
Did you sleep last night? Like yesterday?
Yes,
Overall,
of course.
Good sleep?
Yes.
Did you eat anything yesterday?
Yes.
You also ate pretty good?
Yes, I ate, I slept, all of that.
When was the last time you had something to eat?
About 8 p.m. tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you have? I'm also.
Okay. I had some rice, beans, chicken. I'm Dominican. I had some rice, beans, and chicken. I make sure that I am properly fed before I go out. Trust me, I am 100% sober, and I am very upset that this is happening right now.
And just to confirm, drinks wise.
So yeah, it was
said-
about 7:40 p.m.
You
Yeah.
said how many drinks we had today?
Just
At
one.
the hookah lounge?
Just one.
And so
Yeah,
hookah?
and I had water. Yeah. I had water after
How many
that.
drinks will it usually take you to start feeling like let's say the dragon fruit with tequila? How many of those will you need to start feeling a little something?
I mean, no offense. I'm a drinker, so usually I drink about 3, 4, and I'll start feeling something. But that's if I'm home.
Like one wouldn't do anything to you.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not
So
at all.
let's say for like this second, from 1 to 10, 1 being you just woke up, you are fresh as you get, to 10, you're blacked out drunk, falling on the ground.
no.
Where do you think you'll be in that scale? 1 to
Oh
10?
no, I'm one. I'm
One?
like sober, 100%. 100% sober.
Did you smoke any marijuana today by any
No,
chance?
no.
Again, anything that you've already done, I can't really. You know what
No.
I'm saying? Okay.
I was just going out with my friends, and The car was supposed to have been fine. My uncle would never let me drive a vehicle if it was not in good condition.
Did you pay for your drinks or did somebody else pay?
No, I paid for my drink.
Do you have a
Well,
receipt
it was
for
one
your drinks,
drink.
or do you have like a?
I mean,
Did you pay for the hookah or just?
I
the
can
drinks,
show you. My friend was supposed to send me the money on the side. Give me a second.
No problem.
Let me just.
What time did you wake up today?
Oh, I've been up since 6:30 in the morning. I was at work today. I went to work. After work, I went to the mall with my friend. After the mall, I went to go pick up my cousin from her sports. After sports, I went home. I changed, and then that's when we came out.
Which hookah lounge was it that you went to?
It's called Sahara. It's probably like 15 minutes from here.
You've been up since 6 in the morning yesterday?
Yes.
You haven't
No,
slept
not. Well, I guess today. Yeah.
today?
Yeah, today.
Without looking at your clock, what time do you think it is right now? Without looking.
Oh, sorry.
Can you see
It's
it?
about 6 in the morning.
And then you say you left the hookah lounge at what time?
About 4:30, 4-ish.
And you
Like
live
5-ish.
Okay, and you
I live about 40 minutes
40
away.
minutes.
It's a drive. And again, the vehicle was in perfectly fine condition before I started driving it.
Alright. So again, just because you've been honest with us, we're talking to you this whole time, would you be able to do some field sobriety exercises? It's just kind of one of those like
Yeah, that's fine.
fancy looking ones. That way we can know. And listen, once we get through those, we can be like, okay, you know, she's good to go. We can
Listen,
get you a
I'm
ride.
100% sober. Whatever you need me to do, I will do. I just...
Yeah,
I
we'll get those
don't
out of the way. That
understand.
way I know you're good to go. And then we can start making some phone calls or Uber. I don't know how we can get you home. We'll figure that out
And I-
together, okay?
I
Can't
guess
drive
I
that,
have...
obviously.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm gonna have to get it towed
it
somewhere.
first of all, it has no tire, right? You've been driving with a rim. So that's what started the fire. Definitely cannot drive.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll walk to the gas station that way there's more light and less people and less,
We're not on the street. So,
Yeah, that's
so.
One of you guys help us cross? Yeah, I got
Picture of...
You can? Yeah.
wet though.
Take a picture?
Huh?
Can I take a picture?
In a second you will.
Just go.
Let's just get this out of the way first. Let's get your jacket. Is that it over there?
Let's go this way. Let's walk over to the gas station over there, okay? You'll be able to take a picture when we come back.
I literally have to get it towed.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my
it
god.
has no tire.
You know I'll run.
Got on fire, so.
I'm sorry. I've just been dealing with so much in life.
I get you.
I'm like, this is the last thing I want to deal with.
But you're alive. You're good. Okay, you'll get through this. That's all that matters. I got it.
Oh, and then I have to pay for wherever they're gonna store it, I imagine.
Your insurance takes care of all that.
Are you positive?
100%. Nothing comes out of pocket.
I'm sorry, I've just been paying for so much stuff lately. Like, I paid for the vehicle, pay for insurance, pay for it. I've been paying so much money.
So,
And with my luck, insurance is gonna be like, you have to, I'm sorry, no
I good.
offense to my language, but with my luck, I already feel it.
I mean, yeah, I just think it's the best would be to get it out like as soon as possible. But
Before.
We're going to the.
to the line, over
We're gonna go to the line
parking
over
lot.
there. So me and you will just walk to it. So, are you able to see the line?
I'm 100% able to see it.
What color is it?
It's white.
White? Okay, cool.
Yes.
What color are your eyes?
My eyes are brown.
Okay. All right. Do you have any, do you wear glasses? No glasses?
20/20.
Contacts? No?
20/20
Okay.
vision.
Under Pennsylvania v. MIMS 434 U.S. 106. Officers may order occupants from lawfully stopped vehicles without additional justification. The transition to DUI investigation required reasonable suspicion. Officers developed this through admission of alcohol consumption and behavioral observations. Florida Statute 316.193 defines DUI two ways: impaired normal faculties, or breath alcohol level of 0.08 or above.
Okay. All right. So she's going to walk you through some of these exercises. If you have any questions, please ask her. Okay. Her job is to make sure that
all she reads to you, you fully understand, okay?
Okay.
So before she says, are you ready to start? If you're not ready, let her know.
Okay.
So first exercise we're gonna do is called. I'm gonna read you the instructions, okay?
Should I take my purse?
You can, yeah.
That way you're more comfortable.
I'll just, yeah, that's fine.
You sure? You can.
Thank you.
Alright. So put your feet together, hands at your side. You're gonna keep looking, keep your head still, and look back, and follow the stimulus with your eyes only. Okay? You're gonna look at.
Okay, the light.
Yep. Try not to move your head, okay?
This. Same thing, okay? All the light, the light with your eyes only, okay? Not your head.
I'm sorry, it's like getting extra windy.
Going on to the next one.
Thank you, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I felt the wind coming through in between all of that. This is not my type of weather.
So would you say this is a straight line? Okay. So for the next exercise, you're gonna put your left foot on the line, like so. Then your right foot on the line ahead of your left. Just start a little bit further, just so the line is finished. Alright. So go ahead and
Is
get.
this okay here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like this?
Okay. Keep your hands on your side, and you can begin. It's count aloud.
Oh, one.
Make sure it's heel to toe. Heel
Like
to
this?
toe. Yep. So heel to toe.
We're not gonna walk her through the steps, so
Okay.
so whenever you're ready to start, we're not gonna stop you until you tell us you're done. So do you
So I
understand?
have to count to 10?
So do you need the instructions one more time? That way you can fully understand. Like I told you, our job is to make sure that you understand. Okay?
You count to
said
9.
count to
So
9.
the steps again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You can restart again.
So basically just walk
Count to 9.
a straight line in 9
Yep,
steps.
and then turn around.
Okay. And then
Fully,
turn
you
around.
fully understand? You need me to show it to you again.
Okay. Basically count to 9, like steps forward, and then pivot back.
And heel to toe steps.
Okay.
Okay, you can start.
Okay. 2. And then count to 9 again. 2. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And then 9. 10.
Alright. So for the next exercise, it's gonna be a one leg stand. Okay? You're gonna stand with your feet together and your arms at your side, like so. You're gonna maintain the position until told otherwise. When I'll tell you to, I want you to raise one leg, either leg you choose, approximately 6 inches off the ground. Your foot's gonna be pointed out, both legs straight, and look at the elevated foot. You're gonna count out loud in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until told to stop. You understand the instructions? Just give me 1 second.
Let me know when to start.
Yep. And start.
1001, 1002, 1019.
You can stop. That was the last exercise?
Yeah.
Alright. So do me a favor. Put your hands like this, right? Alright.
Officers administered NHTSA-validated field sobriety tests. The walk and turn test shows 68% accuracy in detecting BAC at or above 0.08. The one-leg stand test demonstrates 65% accuracy. 2 or more clues on each test indicates impairment with scientific reliability. The driver displayed multiple clues on both tests, establishing probable cause for arrest under the Fourth Amendment standard. Under Bertimer Vist. McCarty, 468 U. IS. 420. Roadside questioning during traffic stops does not require Miranda warnings. Florida Statute 316.1932 establishes implied consent. Operating a vehicle constitutes consent to chemical testing when lawfully arrested. The breath test yielded 0.166 BAC, more than double Florida's legal limit. This provides per se evidence of DUI under subsection 316.1931C. The driver's claim of one drink cannot be reconciled with 0.166 BAC. which typically requires 6 to 8 standard drinks. Handcuffing during arrest must meet Graham v. Connor, 490 U.E. 386. Objective reasonableness standard. Officers used appropriate minimal force.
Too loose.
Yeah, what I would do is try to thread it.
Yeah, because I was like,
These suck, or you could buy your own.
yeah.
These are terrible, and then when you need it, it's gonna flop up.
The Orlando police officers receive a grade of B+. They demonstrated excellent procedural compliance and legal soundness throughout. Field sobriety tests were administered per NHTSA protocols. The investigation progression was constitutionally sound, with proper, reasonable suspicion development, minor improvement area, enhanced communication during the investigation transition could improve procedural justice without changing legal validity. The driver receives a grade of D. Operating a vehicle at 0.166 BAC represents profound impairment and significant public safety danger. At this BAC level, crash risk is approximately 11 times higher than a sober driver. Per NHTSA research data, while cooperation during investigation is noted, it does not negate the criminal conduct of driving more than twice the legal limit. Key Lesson 1. Field sobriety tests are scientifically validated. The correlation between test performance and actual BAC confirms their reliability. Key Lesson 2. Self-reporting of alcohol consumption is unreliable. Objective evidence through standardized testing is essential. Key Lesson 3. Florida's implied consent law under Statute 316.1932 is not optional. Refusal results in automatic license suspension. Key Lesson 4. One-drink claims must be evaluated against objective BAC results and observable impairment indicators. This case demonstrates proper DUI enforcement, lawful initial contact, reasonable suspicion development, probable cause establishment, and evidential testing. The guilty verdict was supported by multiple independent sources' field test performance, officer observations, and chemical test results. Let us know what legal topics you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our second channel for more police interaction and courtroom content.